So guys, today is the 5th of January 2025, the very beginning of 2025, and in 2024 me and my team, we did push to the very last day, the 31st of December, and that's why some of my team and also my clients are still on holiday. So I do have a bit of free time on my hands, and I decided to dedicate it to showing you a bit of behind the scenes, what's happening both in life and the businesses that we do. So today I present you with this vlog type of video, a week in my life in Dubai, both building the companies and also having a bit of fun living life. Today I want to touch on a few interesting topics. First one being is the clients that we currently handle at the agency, software agency. The second is my second business, the software company, touch on that a bit. And also just show you a bit of the life that's happening currently in the UAE. It's winter, it's the best season, a bit of fun that's happening. The Formula 1 Grand Prix that happened in December, also the desert, and a lot more cool stuff that you're gonna see today if you stick around through this video. Since it's one of the first videos on the channel, I'm assuming that you don't know who I am and why you should spend your precious time listening to what I have to say, so I'll just take a few seconds to introduce myself. So my name is Galt VPN. I'm originally Russian, but I do live and have lived in Dubai for 1.5 years now, and my background is software, and all my current endeavors are also in software. So my main business is Galt Agency, which is a full-cycle digital agency where we do digital products, mostly mobile apps, for our clients who are small to mid-sized non-tech businesses and startups. We help them launch and scale their ideas, optimize their operations through building software. We do a full-cycle service, which basically means for our clients that we design, develop, test, maintain everything that we do for them in-house on our end, so they don't have to worry about the thing, just the business. And in February 2024, last year, we were ranked as top 5 agency, app development agency in the UAE, and also number 1 Flutter development agency in the UAE. Flutter is the framework that we use mostly for our apps. Since the agency is doing pretty good, last year in 2024 I was able to allocate a bit of resources, both my time and money, to launch my own software, but we'll talk about it later in the video. So to kick things off, let's start a bit earlier than a week ago, 8th of December 2024, Formula 1 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Ever since I was a little kid, I was a huge fan of cars and the motorsport. And this race was actually the first ever race and F1 race that I attended in person, seen on track, in action. And this experience was just something else for me. And I was lucky enough not just to see any race, but it was a historically significant race. It was the last race of Sir Lewis Hamilton for Mercedes before coming to Ferrari, the last race for Carlos Sainz in Ferrari, the fabulous driving of Charles Leclerc for Ferrari, starting like P16 and finishing P3. Incredible race, so many ways. I'm really grateful for that experience, and I wish everyone who is like me, huge cars and motorsport fan, to visit Formula 1 Grand Prix at least once and see it for yourself. So after we came back from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, the very next day, the 9th of December, continuing that race spirit, we decided to go to karting with a few of my friends.
Oh, said I had to do the race. 2 white girls, so I know they need a chase. Now I got bread, but I swear I stay the same. Money don't change you, it amplifies your ways. Oh, said she wanna change.
So this was my first ever time going karting, and of course I did enjoy the experience, it was fun and all, but the key takeaway from this experience for me was that even this pretty slow, not very powerful little rental kart and the track can teach you a lot about driving. A lot about how bad of a driver you can actually be and how you cannot fully understand what the car is doing, what you are doing with the car, and it is a humbling experience to not be overconfident on public roads. But enough with the racing, let's get to the business. So the first is Galt Agency, the agency where we do mobile apps, other digital products for our clients. Currently, and by currently I mean in December 2024, we had 5 active clients. By active I mean that we don't do just basic maintenance, but we do develop something new for them. 5 clients, a bit more projects. The first client is LegitFam. It's a service company that verifies the authenticity of the item for you. It can be anything from streetwear to luxury, sneakers, handbags. You basically use their service to be sure that the item you're buying or selling or that you already bought is authentic. How it works is you open up the app, you select the item that you want to verify, the brand, the category. They show you how to properly photograph each item. Then you take the photos, upload them, pay for the service, and the managers on the backend have their own app where they check the authenticity of the item and then get the results back when they're done. Before we did the app for them, they were already pretty big, but the operations were not scalable because they didn't have a single interface where they received and checked the orders, and it's always done through messaging platforms, which is not really ideal. Like one order took 10 to 15 minutes to process, and now it takes like 15 to 20 seconds with the app. So the app really allowed them to scale, to manage the operations a lot better, and to kind of put themselves in a new league. And after that, a big player on the local market called Avito, which is like Russian / CIS version of eBay, is the marketplace platform. They noticed them and proposed an B2B integration with the company. So basically, when a person wants to create a listing for a clothing item or shoes or handbags on this marketplace platform, they can tick a box and select that they want to be sure that the item is authentic, and on the listing it will show that the item is authentic. So how it works, so what happens when the person who is doing the listing on the marketplace selects that he wants item authenticated is all the pictures from this listing and maybe a few more if needed by guidelines are sent to LegitFam app, to the private part of LegitFam app where what the employees use to check the orders. They receive an order, like an order you want from their app. They check, and when order has a verdict, basically it shows in the marketplace app that the item was authenticated based on the pictures provided by the seller. So that might not sound like much, but really that was a significant amount of work put into it because the workflow is different on the LegitFam side and on this marketplace side. So we had to make it all work together, and of course working with a big corporation on the other side, it's a bit different in terms of communication and timeline. So I'm really glad that we were able to do and launch this project in 2024. We started receiving orders on production on 25th of December. So yeah, I'm really proud of the team that we were able to pull it off before the new year started, and I'm really happy for the client, the founder of LegitFam, who is a close friend of mine. My philosophy in the agency business is we mostly work with friends, and it may be a friend who we started to work with or a client that became friend after we worked. But everyone that we work with, we are in great relationship with, and as a human being, as a friend, I'm really happy for every client that crosses a major milestone with their business. And also, if we help our clients grow, their businesses grow, of course it has a positive impact on our own business. I don't want to bore you all here, so let's just quickly get through the other 4 projects. The second client is crypto exchange, a licensed crypto exchange based in Georgia. They allow you to exchange crypto or fiat to crypto or crypto to fiat. They have also physical locations to do it, but we help them to build a mobile app that allowed clients to do it faster, easier, have a great user experience, and do it with the convenience of their phone. It's not yet released, but it will be really soon. So after its release, I will be able to talk a bit more about this specific project. So the third client and project is a US-based B2B fintech company. Here I won't go into too much detail because it's a very niche and specific product designed for real estate investors and for the US market, because there you have a specific algorithm of buying the commercial property. So basically what these guys do is they have an algorithm that allows to fund commercial real estate deals faster, better and more efficient than the competition. So it's a complex process of many steps, and it's complex both for operations, for the client and also for their clients. And what we did is we helped to go from the MVP version, which was proven to work but not really easy to use, to a full new, easy to use, easy to understand platform where the clients can actually apply for the deal financing themselves with not too much human involvement from our client side. The fourth client is a Swiss company. It's a startup that focuses on medical professionals, on AI solutions for medical professionals. We worked with them on a few projects to help them basically deliver the best possible product for their clients, and their clients are medical professionals and hospitals in Switzerland. The first product that we delivered together with the MPS's team in the late 2024 was an AI suite. So as you can guess from the name, it's a suite of multiple AI-based apps for medical professionals that allow medical professionals to save their valuable time and put it towards something more meaningful than doing some admin work. The second project that we delivered for this client in late 2024 is a practice information system, which is basically the software that you need to operate the hospital. The admins, the doctors, medical assistants, basically everyone involved in this organization. In this project we helped them visualize and design the whole platform, which is now in development on their site. So as we are a full cycle agency, the third project that we are doing for them is just an informational website about the company, about the solutions that they provide for the medical professionals. And also coming back to my previous point, which I stated when discussing LegitFam, that we mostly work with friends. The founder of MPSC, this startup, is also a close friend of mine. So the fifth and the final client project that we're touching on today is unfortunately under the NDA before the project is released, which is going to happen I think mid-2025, closer to that date, and I won't talk too much about it right now because of the NDA, but it's a big food and beverage company that we are doing the whole IT remake for, the new mobile app, the new website and the backend system to hold it all together. So now the agency part is covered, let me take you on the most Arabic thing to do basically. It's a desert getaway. So there is a cafe, my favorite spot, coffee shop slash cafe in the desert, and it's a beautiful place to watch the sunset from. And it's better not talk much about it, just show it to you. Hope you enjoyed the stunning desert views, and now back to business. As I mentioned in the first part of this video, last year I was able to pull a bit of resources into my own software, which is Galt VPN, the VPN company. So it's an app available on mobile devices, iPhones, iPads, so iOS, so Android, desktop devices, macOS, Windows, and now coming onto the TVs, Android TV and the Apple TV is in progress. So here's the app. So what's the point in doing another VPN company while there are a lot of big ones out there? So basically there are two main things about our app that differentiates us from the market. So the first advantage is the technology. So most of the VPN apps are built on an outdated old VPN protocols, which may be fine if you do live in a country where you use VPN only for privacy and security reasons. It's still better than not using a VPN at all. But you'll have a hard time accessing this VPN or certain resources if you're traveling or living in a more censored country. For example, any of these old protocols and big VPN companies won't work if you're traveling to, let's say, China or Russia. That's the big part. So our technology is designed to work anywhere. The second part is user experience. What we wanted to do is give our users a very simple solution to the privacy, security, and also free internet. So if you log into any other VPN app, what you'll see is you'll need to select a country, then you'll need to change the country manually, and let's say you're using the VPN for privacy reason, specific reason, or to access like your banking apps from abroad, and it's a constant headache. You need to turn it off and on, off and on. And in many countries, local services are only working if you're using them from local IP addresses. So you cannot use, let's say, a bank from one country located inside this country while using the VPN of like a German server. So what we've done is we basically introduced the market to autopilot mode. What it is basically what it sounds like. You have the big on and off button. So you turn on the VPN, turns on, it doesn't say which country you're connected to. That's because it does all the magic on the backend. So basically when you connect, it tries to understand where are you and what resources are you connecting to match you with the best possible server location. So anything will work flawlessly and seamlessly for you without ever needing to turn it on or off when you don't need to. So you're always secure, always protected, and everything you want will work on your device. So the concept turned out to be loved by people and the market, and we see it in growth. We're growing double digits every months on months in both users and recurring revenue, which is pretty good. What you've just seen is the last meeting of 2024 in Galt Academy, which is the third project of mine. I wouldn't call it a business just yet, it's more of a passion project for now, it's still early stages. It's a combination of community and education for agency owners and upcoming agency owners who is transitioning from being a specialist working 9 to 5 to the business owner path. It's small, it's niche. I won't talk about it too much right now because it's not the topic of the video, and if you're interested we can cover it later in the next videos. But the meeting is, you can treat it as sort of a personal board of directors where everyone is in your group, and we meet every month and try to solve your current problems that you're facing with your agency or any of other area of your life. So yeah, that was the last meeting of 2024 that I held on the 28th of December, something like that. So that's pretty much wraps the week before the New Year's. One last thing I want to tell you and give you is, since we're in the early days of 2025, I assume not everyone is yet reflected on their 2024 and planned their 2025. So in the description there would be a link, completely free. I'll add a file. It's a framework that I use personally for the last 3 years to reflect on the last year and plan the next year. You can use it, it's pretty self-explanatory. Dedicate just the 2 days, one to reflect the 2024, another to plan for 2025. And yes, I root for you and I wish you a very productive and great 2025. If you want to see me in your feed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the like on that video if you enjoyed it.